class, this is your video feedback for your style guides, and I don't really have a lot of comments except that they're really pretty great. Sometimes our guides are something that we can actually put in our portfolio, especially if we think that we really love branding. And Brett has indicated that that's something he feels strongly towards at times anyway. So let's, in that situation, make sure that we have our word breaks and this left aligned with some space. That's really not much to comment on. It. The style actually looks good. The font looks good. Maybe just a little bit of detail work, nothing big. These look great. The spacing is just right. These look great. I don't think they could go much smaller than this. Maybe a little, but not much. The logo is working for you. And I like that you're considering your partner. So all in all, it's a great presentation. The colors are great, and it's going to look really fun, I hope. All right. Good job. All right, Kanin. Let's see. You have your color you've chosen, your black and your aqua. This looks good. And I know we've taken a look at your site, and so I think this will work. I like you've got your polo there. I'm not sure that that's a little dated looking, but it really depends on how you go about using it. Go to fontjoy.com to make sure you like the combinations that you've chosen for your portfolio. And try not to have one word there because you'll be able to use this somehow. Enlarge your logo. You don't have to do that right now, but that would be helpful for you. And I think maybe we talked about, or maybe it was someone else with the same initials actually, we talked about making a color back here. Probably something that, fits with your strong color photographs, perhaps. But you're on to a great start, and I'm looking forward to seeing how these things are implemented. All right? Good job. Lexi. Looks really nice. Nice work. Try and leave yourself some room here. I know it's just, something that you're turning in, and this is the main event, but I think, you could use this in the future. Okay. Yeah. Nice. I think those will work well together. As long as these are all upper lowercase. Some of these display fonts, they're really not meant to be all uppercase, and that doesn't usually work out when people do that. You haven't done that, and I don't think you will. So I'm looking forward to taking a look at your site that you guys submit. Little space there, and we'll see what happens here. Be careful of changing the colors. You can use some of these, maybe, but in fact, we have to look at their brand, right? So, for example, Twitter is only blue and white. Those are the only choices that you have as far as using the logo. So they do have a few colors, including gray to black and the blues, but the icons, that's their brand, and so we have to be really specific about that. But this coloring and design could be used for buttons and different things, links inside your website, that, kind of like what we saw with Brett, those weren't necessarily icons for social media, but they were definitely links and buttons and icons that could be used, and that's how I would recommend using the lavender and white. This is working well together. Okay. And it is very easy on the eyes. Nice work. I bet it looks terrific. All right. Let's see. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I think the comment I would have here is probably to select, instead of 3 sans serif, I would probably select one, I'm sorry, instead of 3 there serifs, I would probably choose a sans serif to go with these. Now, these probably go well together, but we're starting to get a little too similar, but not in the same family necessarily. So I would go to fontjoy.com and see what goes well with Adobe Ming. If choose your favorite and see what how you like combinations with that. I like the linen, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this comes together. I know that you've already begun, and you guys will take some turns in different paths over the next year. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, high contrast and colorful. So that really kind of sums it up. Sleek, professional, colorful with contrast. Yeah. Make sure this is the Twitter blue. Okay. And see, look at Instagram's brand guide too, and see if they're, if you're allowed to go off like that. Nice. I know you're thinking about the Bates Hotel, so I know, and you tried to get some feedback on that. So tomorrow, hopefully we can get a little update on how that went for you. Okay. Kind of want to see this font somewhere, picked up somewhere. I don't think it's the same as this one. The B is very different. So I don't know. That might work for you, for your headers almost, or maybe your body font in a light. So I'm really excited about this, and I know you guys have had such a busy week. So we'll see how things are going, and I'm excited to meet with you guys tomorrow. All right. I think that's everyone who submitted something. All right. And you got to check out each other's work, and I hope that gave you some inspiration. All right. Great job.